What's up, guys? Edrone here, and man, I'm feeling bummed today. So, Fun Fly was not fun for me. It was until about the very end. We had a great day until the very end, and I lost video signal. And rather than just, landing the quad, I took a risk, and I was like, you know what, maybe if I get further away from the other quads, maybe my video will improve. And I got further away, and next thing you know, I got further away, and I got to the point where I was so far away, I had gained a lot of altitude, and my video just went to just nothing. I could not see anything other than other pilots' feeds kind of breaking in through my feed. And I disarmed the quad. I was probably about 200 plus feet high when I disarmed the quad, and it landed somewhere in a heap of brush. And I'm guessing the battery was ejected because we could not hear any beeping. We searched on foot. We sent drones out looking for it. The brush was just so thick. It's like some of the thickest brush I've ever seen. So I'm hurting right now, guys. I lost probably what is my favorite FPV quad ever, my freestyle rig. So it's like the worst feeling ever. It feels like, honestly, like you've been robbed. If you've ever been robbed, or someone's ever stolen something from you, or you've come home to a broken into house, it's that terrible feeling inside when you know there's absolutely nothing you can do. It's just gone. So I don't know if it'll ever be found. If it gets bush hogged, it's going to be just destroyed. So this is like the third time I've lost a quad, and I'm really starting to get frustrated with myself, with the hobby. I definitely understand now more than ever, why a lot of people get out of the droning hobby, because I mean, it's just, when you lose a quad, more than one, you start to wonder. You're just like, man, am I good for this hobby? Is this hobby really good for me? Because I just can't continue to keep losing quads. It's so expensive. So, on this particular setup, I had my GoPro Hero Session 4. I had a 32 gigabyte nice high class micro SD card that was like almost $30. The GoPro was like almost $100. It was like $86. And then you got the whole, of course, freestyle quad, which I hand built with my own hands. I programmed it, I soldered everything, and it was all premium parts. It wasn't any junk parts. So I think all in all, I'm probably looking at like $400 that I'm out. It's just awful, man. It's just awful. We walked through this chigger infested brush, trying to search, but the problem is, my video was just, there was just no video to go off of. My DVR didn't work. I tried several times to try to get the DVR to work. It would not work. There was just a couple of signs that I should have took note of before I sent the quad out. The first thing was when I was getting the interference from whatever other quad I was getting. I should have just waited. I should have waited till they were done flying. We were all on different channels, but some of the channels were bleeding over, and it was creating a lot of interference. So go ahead and watch the footage. My good buddy Chris, he's going to try to go back with his son in a four-wheeler. They're going to try to see if they can locate it. I really hope they do. Man, that would just be awesome. But as of right now, it's gone. When the battery, I don't understand how the battery got ejected, but it was very high when I had to kill the props, because I did not know where it was. I had no video whatsoever. It was complete black screen. I had no video, so I had to kill the props. it was about 200 feet high, so it's quite possible, you know, the impact, the battery was ejected because there was no beeper, there was no RSSI on my goggles, on my transmitter. You know, I had 2 battery straps and the sticky gel holding the battery in, so the battery was pretty, I mean, it was very secure, but at that height, you know, falling falling out of the sky and smacking into the ground, something could have jostled the battery loose, and I think that's what happened. I had no beeper, no buzzer, no nothing. We listened. I tried, you know, hitting the switch. There was no sounds, no ESC sounds, nothing. So, oh yeah, not a good day for sure. If you ever had this happen to you, you know exactly how I feel. It sucks. You know, the only reason I'm putting this video out, I'm extremely embarrassed, for one, you know, because I lost my quad. The only reason I'm putting this video out is to hopefully help somebody else. If you get to this particular situation, and you get to the point where you start rushing and because the whole reason I was trying to hurry up and get the quad up is I was trying to get some footage of a fixed wing. And I didn't know how long the fixed wing was going to be in the air, and I tried to hurry up and launch the quad, and I ignored several signs that I should have paid attention to. The first sign being I had a little bit of bleeding on my video. That right there, I should have known, nope, don't even go out. Don't even send it out, because this is the second quad. I've lost 3 total, but this is the second quad I've lost due to video loss. You know, I've crashed quads before because of video loss. You know, when you lose your eyes in the sky, you are disoriented, and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. That's why FPV is so important. When you're flying FPV, you are relying on your FPV system. You're relying on that camera. You're relying on your goggles. You're relying on your antennas. All that stuff is so important in making sure you get your quad back home. And I was not able to bring my quad back home. So enjoy this footage. I'm going to show you about the first fun part of the day, and I'll show you a little bit of the DVR I did get before I lost the quad. And you know, guys, just don't make the same mistakes I've made. I wish that I would have watched a video warning me of these signs. You know, if you are getting bleed over, don't risk it. Just wait till wait till everybody's done flying. Go fly by yourself if you have to. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to try to push to go out anyway and get footage that ultimately I didn't get any of my footage. I lost all my HD footage. I lost my quad. I lost I lost my GoPro. I lost the quad. I lost everything. I lost a micro SD card. I lost everything because I got impatient, and I was like, it's either now or never. I got to get this footage. I got to get these shots. I got to fly. I got to get footage of this fixed wing. I got to hurry up, and just ignored the signs. Yeah, I should have stayed low. I shouldn't have tried to go way up high. I thought, well, if I go further away, you know, maybe I'll get better signal and isolate myself away from the other pilots. It didn't work. If anything, it made it worse. So I'm really bummed out right now, guys. Don't make the same mistakes I've made, and yeah, just beat me up in the comments, because that's what I need. I need to be up a little bit, and so I don't keep making these dumb mistakes with my drones. So yeah, we'll talk to you next time.